My dead girlfriend keeps messaging me on Facebook. I've got the screenshots. I don't know what to do. Etc. But you're not plaque on a wall. This gives me more closure even. Duck, we're nerds. I'm still finding your hair ties everywhere. And bobby pins. I'm actually fairly sure they're breeding. Some of them still have hair on them. Hello. Who is this? It's really weird receiving messages from Emily's account. Okay. Well, in the future, please send me messages from your account even if you want to discuss her page. Hello. Susan. You're on Emily's account. Hello. Let's hits up rail this Sunday. Who the duck is this? The wheels on the bus. Please tee me who you are. Hello. 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 This is actually devastating. I don't know why you enjoy doing this. OMG cinnamon scented candles. Go to hell. Why are you doing this? We should make our own jam. JFC Samantha, nah different. No chance of passing. No chance of passing. How many? Garage side door. Side. I asterisk. No chance of passing. Baked beans on toast. I dunno. I just said yo, ask Nathan. 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 I don't know what's happening. I don't know you're still doing this. Please stop. Please stop. I don't know what's happening. Nathan. I don't know what's happening. I asterisk. I asterisk. My jumper's in the dryer and it's really cold out, sad face. Really cold out. Cold. Cold. Nathan. Please stop. I asterisk. Cold. Freezing. I don't know what's happening. Gray ST somewhere. Hey, you on your way home? Emily. When you see this message please ring me. Straight away. I rang, and they gate you left at 4. I'm starting to panic. I feel sick in my stomach. Please ring me. Emily. Emily. Answer your phone. Hey, you on your way home? Emily. When you see this message please ring me. Straight away. Please stop. I rang, and they gate you left at 5. I'm starting to panic. Please stop. Cold. Emily. Emily. Answer your phone. I don't know what's happening. Cold. Freezing. Tonight's kind of a catalyst for this post. I just received another message, and it's worse than any of the others. My girlfriend died on the 7th of August, 2012. She was involved in a 3-car collision driving home from work when someone ran a red light. She passed away within minutes on the scene. We had been dating for 5 years at that point. She wasn't big on the idea of marriage, it felt archaic, she said, gave her a weird vibe, but if she had been, I would have married her within 3 months of our relationship. She was vibrant, the kind of girl that would choose dare every time. She was happiest when camping, but a total technophile too. She always smelled like cinnamon. That being said, she wasn't perfect. She always said something along the lines of, if I cark it first, don't just say good things about me. I've never liked that. If you don't pay me out, you're doing me a disservice. I've got so many flaws, and that's just part of me. So, this is for M. The music she said she liked and the music she actually liked were very different. Her idea of affection was a side hug. She had really long toes, like a chimpanzee. I know that's tangential, but I don't feel right discussing her without you having an idea of what she was like. Onto the meat. M had been dead for approaching 13 months when she first messaged me. September 4th, 2013. This is when it began. I had left Emily's Facebook account activated so I could send her the occasional message, post on her wall, go through her albums. It felt too final, and too un-Emily, to memorialize it. I share access with her mother, Susan, meaning, her mother has her login and password and has spent a total of approximately 3 minutes on the website, or on a computer, total. After a little confusion, I assumed it was her. November 16, 2013. I had received confirmation from Susan that she hadn't logged into M's Facebook since the week of her death. M knew a lot of people, so I instantly assumed this was one of her more tech-savvy friends fucking with me in the worst possible way. I noticed pretty much immediately that whoever was chatting with me was recycling old messages from M and my shared chat history. The wheels on the bus comment was from when we were discussing songs to play on a road trip that never eventuated. Hello happened a million times. Around February 2014, Emily started tagging herself in my photos. I would get notifications for them, but the tag would generally always be removed by the time I got to it. The first time I actually caught one, it felt like someone had punched me in the gut. She would tag herself in spaces where it was plausible for her to be, or where she would usually hang out. I've got screenshots of 2, from April and June. These are the only ones I've caught, so they're a little out of the timeline I'm trying to write out. Around this period of time, I stopped being able to sleep. I was too angry to sleep. She would tag herself in random photos every couple of weeks. The friends who noticed and said something thought it was a fucked up bug. I found out recently that there have been friends who have noticed and didn't say anything. Some of them have removed me from their Facebook friends list. At this point, some of you may be wondering why I didn't just kill my Facebook profile. I wish I had. I did for a little while. On days when I can't get out there, though, it's nice having my friends available to chat. It's nice visiting M's page when the little green circle isn't next to her name. I was already socially reclusive when M was alive. Her death turned me into something pretty close to a hermit, and Facebook and MMOs are my only real social outlets. On March 15th, I sent what I assumed was M's hacker a message. On March 25th, I received an answer. It wasn't until I was going over these logs a few months later that I noticed she was recycling my own words as well. My response seems kind of lackluster here. I was intentionally providing him/her with emotional bait. This is actually devastating. To keep them interested in their game, I was working off the assumption that the kind of person to do this would be the kind of person that would thrive on the distress of others. I was posting in tech forums, looking for ways to track this person, contacting Facebook. I needed to keep them around so I could gather evidence. Before anyone asks, yes, I had changed the password and all security info countless times. 16th of April. I received this. This seems like word salad. Like all our conversations so far, it's recycled from previous messages she's sent. 29th of April. I hadn't discovered any leads. Facebook had told me the locations her page had been accessed from, but since her death, they're all places I can account for: my home, my work, her mum's house, etc. My response here wasn't bait. Yo, ask Nathan was an in-joke too lame worth explaining, but seeing her say it again just absolutely fucking crippled me. My reaction in real life was much less prettier. I'm not expecting my bond back. Her last few messages had started to scare me, but I wouldn't admit it at this point. 8th of May. I don't really have the words for this. Freezing is the first original word she's made. This has given me nightmares that have only started to kick in recently. I keep dreaming that she's in an ice-cold car, frozen blue and gray, and I'm standing outside in the warmth screaming at her to open the door. She doesn't even realize I'm there. Sometimes her legs are outside with me. 24th of May. I wasn't actually drunk. She wasn't an affectionate girl, and it always embarrassed her to exchange I love yous, cuddle, talk about how much we meant to each other. She was more comfortable with it when I was boozed up. I got fake drunk a lot. Her reply is what prompted me to finally memorialize her page, thinking it might help curb this behavior. It might seem innocuous compared to her previous message. It's pasted from an old conversation where I was trying to convince her to let me drive her home from a friend's. In the collision, the dashboard had crushed her. She was severed in a diagonal line from her right hip to midway down her left thigh. One of her legs was found tucked under the back seat. Going back in time. 7th of August, 2012. These are logs from the day she died. She was usually home from work by 4:30. This, alongside a couple of voicemail messages, is the last time I talked to her under the assumption that she was alive. You'll see why I'm showing you these soon. Yesterday, 1st of July, 2014. I memorialized her page a couple of days after I received the message about walking. Until today, she'd been quiet. She wasn't even tagging herself in my photos. I don't know what to do anymore. Do I kill her memorial page? What if it is her? I want to puke. I don't know what's happening. I just heard a Facebook alert. I'm too afraid to swap windows and check it. This account is 1 day old. He made a new account just to post this. His main account is most likely the account who posted the picture of up in a chair. How is it still only a day old when the story is almost a week old? Not that you're wrong, it's just weird. I posted that comment when his account was only a day old. Oh sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude. When I found this story it was already like 2 to 3 days old and his account said a day. So that's why I asked LOL. This is truly terrible and scary, and whoever is hacking is truly messed up. But am I the only one who found the way her messages were written just poetically beautiful? Yeah, you're trying kinda hard. They were just random and creepy. What is happening? Where is Nathan? This is a great story, yes. A story? Has anyone heard from the Emily account tonight? Or has Susan written anything? I can't see that she has. That would be lame. Would ruin the feel of Nate's story? No. It's actually taking away from Nate's story. It would be a good move. Yeah, I'm with you on this. They should make their own thread. At this point this story is at the brink of becoming an urban legend considering how viral it went. A good story should always be retold as long as they don't take credit for it or ruin the original work. The latter is happening here at the moment. I think we need to get back to the basics. Research and Googling. I messaged Susan at one point and never heard from her. I would be interested in reading her story. It's only 6 p.m. where I'm at, so I'm waiting until around 8 or later to hear from the Emily account. Wow, it took me forever to find out how I put a comment, haha. Ha ha ha, so this is all you had to say when you finally figured it out, lol. It took me 3 days. I think I've written about 500 since then, dollar. Haha, I know, but by the time I figured it out I'd forgotten what I was gonna write and couldn't be bothered reading all the comments again, lol. Lols. You're cute. I just made an account 7 months and just let it there, abandoned, crying for me to come and do something with it. Then I saw a guy that talked Spanish, my native language. He made a YouTube video and posted the link on the description. Now I'm just addicted to this thread, just hoping the op updates it to just solve this goddamned mystery. Why the downvotes? I just pointed out how I got here. Seriously, dross. IMHO. His last post says very clearly to me that he is the one that killed her, and basically lays out the justification for it on the table. I should be scared. I've occasionally opened a heart. Just fucked up, it's very not me. She's more real to me. In that state. But maybe I'm just waxing poetic. It just seems pretty obvious he is trying to explain to us his mind state when it happened. Word salad or not. I've been following this since the 4th of July America. Anyone dug up anything new? I've yet to listen to the audio on the video. I had one karma point when I signed up. I spazzed out thinking it was going to be one of those Emily messages. Dio. Your comment made me LOL, smiley face, I aim to please. Haha. I also had a mini heart attack as a spider dropped into view from a web in front of my face. They're all conspiring against me. Hilarious. Just connected that you made a 50 Shades reference. Messaged Emily with a coded message, let's see if she gets what I said. Or if she eats my soul, either way ITLL proves something. Coded. How so? I messaged her using the same fashion of coding it seemed Susan was using. Using the first letter of words to spell out something else. Basically I spelled out are you real, haha. LOLOL. I'm pretty positive this is all up. If Emily can't type, I don't see how she can complete a CAPTCHA, LOLOL. I don't think it's up. On basically every forum this story has been posted on, someone is pretending to be Nate's or Emily. If this was really up, it would be better to post from Nate's than it would to post from a new account made a week after the thread. You need to remember the huge culture that spawns around scary stories like Slenderman and Jeff the Killer. I agree. It's not up. It's trolls, and I'm surprised Up hasn't gotten mods involved since these guys are meddling with his story. Hopefully this is solved soon. We need Up back. I hope so. Good luck. Well, some of us have already poked at her, and we haven't had our souls eaten. Also, does anyone think the video of the tunnels could be the trail she asked Nathan to hit up? The one some PPL said was empty. Do it or something like that? Srey, if someone already said this, I couldn't find any posts saying this though. It seems plausible to post the trail she asked him to go with her on though. Susan. Can someone fill me in? Susan is Emily's mom. There has been an account, Susan39, on here posting somewhat gibberish, somewhat clues. At this point it's purely speculation as to the validity of the account, but it seems to coincide with what the Emily_Emily_Emily_M, I think that's what it is, had been posting. The links haven't been sent out, but Emily's YouTube channel has a new video uploaded. More shuffling through a corridor and something on the ground at the end. D9RH78W9H equals cough and equals confusion? I don't know, but this is getting old. Same old stuff, just a little different. I'm just really impatient, I guess, haha. I'm with you. I don't understand what the point is. Are we to believe it's Nate who's filming? I mean, I can believe a lot of things, especially here in /nosleep, but I don't get what they want us to believe with these films. That Emily, as a ghost, has a full HD camera and a software editing system and a YT account and a crooked keyboard? If anything, I'll rather believe it's Nate who's gone bonkers and created himself an Emily YT account. But why? I was all set to believe Nate has lost his noggin and was living in an underground sewer, presumably with the once frozen corpse of Emily and or Susan. But now I think someone just has way too much time on their hands and just likes hanging out in dark, creepy places. It's certainly starting to look that way. I couldn't see anything. It went all polarized again and I got all pissed off. I tried to watch the video and it says it was removed by the user. Yeah, apparently it's already been deleted. Maybe because haha. What if it was removed because there was something there to ID the place and they removed it before too many saw it? Good point. Did anyone happen to capture the video before it was deleted, to repost for the rest of us to put our heads together on? I don't know if I can handle a third video. It's the same old tunnel. I'm getting bored with it. It's not giving us any answers or clues whatsoever. Yeah, I just watched it. I'm starting to think it's not related to the story now. I'm going reread the entire story again and Nate's comments. There has to be something we are missing. I'll be back in 15. Let me know if you find anything. Hold up, at the end. Are those glasses on the ground? If you got the video open in a tab, do not close it. The video has been deleted. Oh shit. I wonder if it's because it came out before they got a chance to send it out. Watch to see if the others get deleted. I can't tell. It's definitely a different color from everything else around it, or maybe just some broken glass. It's hard to tell. I'd love to know the point behind the 90s music video editing they use so often. A new video? Yeah, I just messaged you about it. I'm quite disappointed. I didn't see the video yet. But yeah, it disappointed. We need new stuff, know this. Uneasy face, I didn't see a new one. Do you have the link? It's already deleted but you didn't miss anything at all. I'm so hooked on this and in getting disappointed. Perhaps it's been deleted because of the reviews here. POO. Or maybe it has been deleted because none of the videos have anything to do with the original post. And it is people like you eating it up that is keeping that ridiculousness going. Someone started that Susan account and that Emily account to prey on people like you. Take a breath there, buddy. I hopped on the video bandwagon like everyone else and jumped off when we all came to the realization that it wasn't connected to this story. So calm down there, buddy. My comment was not meant to be offensive. People like you, who are reading everything and commenting on everything, dying for updates, etc. The Susan and Emily accounts were preying on those types of people and them taking off and running with it and posting all in caps. OMG, Emily just sent me a message, allowed it to happen. An observation. Not a judgment. I agree. A lot of us were so desperate for updates that we jumped on the first thing we thought was related. Better judgment next time. Smiley face. You're delusional. Assuming this is real, Nathan, I know what the problem is. There are programs out there that send messages to people closest to them on Facebook, MySpace, pretty much every social media site. How they do this is by finding out who this account sends messages to most. This account would be Sarah's account, and sends keywords and phrases to you in the hope of gaining your credit card info, personal identity, and to generally just to fuck with you. In this case it may be someone who dislikes you that is using this software, which could explain the photos. If you would like me to, I could help you if you could give me the full name of yours and Sarah's account. My actual name is Kane, and I work for a computer software engineering company. Stupid, just burn her some hell money. That what my parent do each holiday. Asian thing. What? For what? Hell, cigarettes? XD. Well, dead people need their smoke too. Up. Sorry for your loss. But you're an idiot. I had a bunch of MP3s corrupt like this a long time ago. It was really messed up. Certain MP3s would become combinations of other MP3s on the same drive. Whoa. That gave me chills. Please say you're just fucking with us. I swear on my children and my children's future children I am not. I loved Pete. He was my idol and mentor growing up. I'm the youngest of two sisters and Pete was my role model. He taught me how to draw and taught me little techniques and stuff. I wouldn't ever joke about him just to get a rise out of people. I know this is the internet and nobody believes things, but this is very genuine. That's why this story had me reading last night and this morning to see what happened. Thanks for watching. If you could like, subscribe and comment best Reddit stories for more Reddit videos.